Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My opponent said we really apologize for the delay. This is not us, but due to unavoidable circumstances, we took a little bit longer. But I welcome you to Victoria University. This is home to every journalist, blogger, artist. We are home to our community here in Uganda. Era nga Victoria University tuddamu okuyozayoza Ssaabasajja Kabaka Ronald Wenda Mutebi II okumalako emyaka 30 akyala mu Uganda. Tumusabira obulamu obulungi, Mukama ayogere okumukuuma, ayongere okulamula Obuganda naffe ffenna, era tuyozayoza n'Abaganda bonna. Mwebale kutuuka ku lunaku lwajjo, olunaku lwa byafaayo, era ffenna twajaguliza wamu ne Ssaabasajja. So olwaleero, this morning, kantwale omukisa okbanjulira let me take this opportunity to introduce to you the people I am with here in front of you. On my left is Professor Augustine, and he's the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Victoria University. Anything academic, in this university, he is in charge. Era we work together to deliver everything educational that you see out there. Saidi yange wano, Chris, mumanyi, abasinga mwamukazaako mukakyalo, yate nga takifaanana. He is a special advisor to Victoria University when it comes to entertainment. Era tali wano by accident. There is a value he adds to us. We are a university that cherishes art, as we will see in this press conference. Yensonga lwaki nina baganda bange bano, Madrat and Chico. These are not just artists to me, or comedians the way you know them. These are people I grew up with as a young boy. And I saw them growing up in the trade that they have actually created to excellence. So as Victoria University, we are proud of them. They are our ambassadors wherever they go. So luna kuwalero, batwegaseko, tusobole okwogera gye muli. Naye ngenda basaba bennyini beyogere one by one.
Good morning, everyone. Should I use English or Uganda? English, okay. English. My name is Wega Malik, aka Madrat, the king of Seko. Hey! Kani webale nnyo kujja. Nimusanyufu nnyo kwa maaso gammwe. Abamawulire mukola kinene nnyo ey'obulamu bwaffe nga artist. Nawankubadde wabaawo ebisobanuro bikola kinene mmwe abatubeezezzaawo. N'olw'ensonga eyo ebigambo ebisinga nja byogera nga nfunye omukisa. Oba nkyagwira. Kyasa. Ng'ogereyo. Tuli basanyufu nnyo okubeera nammwe wano eno. Ne kino kye tugenda otandika okupika olwaleero manyi mujja kiggusa. Buli muntu gwetunulamu feesi wanene empya ntono nnyo n'ebemmanyi bebakafulu kyasala bano abantu betulina wano bebamaanyi bebakola nseko buseko okuba successful abamawulire abo boolaba. So Allah munene tulina ettiimu entuufu, manyi show yaffe ejja kuba successful. Thank you so much.
Senso Balaba, I'm the voice of Bana Chris, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to meet you, all of you. Tuli wano, nga Chancellor Uganda Maso, naffe nga tulimanyi tugenda bikwasaganyamu tubitemeteme mpolampola naye nga tuli basanyufu okuba nga tukolagana ne Victoria University ngeri mu kukola kisoboka kyonna ogatta omuyimbi comedian munnamawulire asoma afumba akola buli mulimu bwonna ne baba nga bagonvu nnyo okuba nti balayonga in everybody to come to them ate baba nga basobola okuba supporting okuba nga bateeka next level. So we are happy to be here and tuli basanyufu nga namwe muli Katonda w'embeezi waffe tubeerezeemu ddala tulabe ekiddako.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor Augustine Ifelebuego, and as the Vice Chancellor had said earlier, Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic affairs. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Chico, I'm always excited to be part of this, and I know it's going to be a success. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, colleagues. So I know all of you are gathered here in anticipation. What is going on? What is happening? And definitely we are going to share with you what is happening. So everyone is whom you know as two prominent, amazing figures within the music industry. We acknowledge that their recent exchange, as you all know or have covered, reflects their passion significantly for the craft they have worked so hard to hone it to the level it is today. And as it is a testament to their incredible or immense talent. No one can doubt that. But I also want to add, I don't know if it's just me or you, but it must be all of us, that music holds tremendous power to inspire and unite people. We all know that. So our ambassador Sheebah and the king herself, Cindy, have demonstrated their capabilities as influential artists who significantly impact so many audiences every time they step on stage. Their ability to influence minds of a young generation and the entire public is indeed commendable. Unless you don't live in this country, that's when you would say otherwise. But it is very, very commendable. There is one thing we have understood as an education, we have understood in education and transformation of any nation. The university should not solely serve the elite or the ivory tower. Any productive university should be grounded within the community. When the community is happy, the university should join the happiness that is going on. When the community is experiencing problems, the university should be there to stand with that very community, to uphold the people and bring them to some level of redemption. So any sane university must participate in two things. One, community development. Two, community engagement. And those two can be translated into national development. And that's the university who we are. And we don't apologize to be a very different university from the different traditional universities you have known. Some of you have gone through. For us, we are here to restore the promise of higher education, to give people hope that what you hoped for, what your parents told you that you can achieve in life, it can be actually achieved. That is Victoria University that we are. So when the community is in need, the university has a responsibility to actively get involved and serve that particular need. Probably that's why most of us are here today. So community engagement can take various forms, as we know, including civic initiatives, charity work, but also entertainment. So we stand with the community to address the challenges that provide support when required. For instance, all of you must be aware that during the times of crisis, such as when our country was suffering with the pandemic, COVID-19, we offered relief in terms of bursaries, scholarships, free data, free textbooks to everyone who happened to come and pursue their studies at Victoria University. That's what a university that associates with people should be doing. We chose to be a university that delivers education to people and lives with people, not the other way around. Our nation is dominated by young people. Look at yourselves, members of the press. It will be very hard for you to doubt that you don't constitute almost 78% of Uganda's population. That's the youth. But if that is true, then we have to recognize every individual's passion and creativity, which can be translated into tangible opportunities like job creation. Now, if we nurtured everyone's talent, everyone's passion, everyone's abilities, everyone's desire to better themselves as a young person, then who knows how many entrepreneurs, how many change makers, how many problem solvers can we create? So, to us, it is a deliberate choice to associate ourselves with young minds to play an integral role in their lives, providing guidance, assistance to effect positive change and create new opportunities for themselves and others. Part of what we do is to offer a new wave of serious and realistic education that is meaningful, away from the traditional higher education that you are maybe used to, which has yet to be working for people. So we reject that. We find it very, very absurd for a student who comes to a university and lives without a job, or you live without experience. That is unspeakable. We can't tolerate that as a university. So we are different. So nurturing talent within our community will significantly contribute to national development. Now imagine if this country had 1,000 or 100, let's say 100 or 1,000 Cindys, or 1,000 Sheebahs, and each of those Cindys or Sheebahs created 10 jobs or job opportunities. How many jobs would we have in this country? So that's how we see education. That in you, every one of you, everyone, you have a talent, you have abilities that actually, if well tapped and nurtured, you can become the source of inspiration to so many, and you can make this country great. And that's the belief we have as Victoria University. And that's why we wake up to do everything we do on a daily basis, to deliver change that is impactful, to deliver change that matters. And I'm glad that you are here to carry this kind of message, that every child out there was not created by accident, but within themselves, in there is another person who can actually come out roaring like a lion to actually change this country of ours. The only thing they need is someone to nurture that spark of fire that sits in them and make them the better people that this society needs. And better for themselves, better for their families, and contribute to national development. So we are calling on all other stakeholders that really care about our country, to care about young people, and facilitate them in any way possible. I am sure there are so many people out there, young people, who see Sheebah, who see Cindy, and they want to be like them. But the only thing that really is different is that they have no opportunity. That's why we say Victoria University, no. We open our doors to welcome anyone. You believe you have a talent, you're passionate about something, you come. Let's think together, let's work together, let's push boundaries together, let's change things together. Maybe you're the next Wabamuno, you're the next Chirumira, you're the next best politician here, you're the next anyone who is contributing to society's what? Growth. So Victoria University, I want to assure you that is committed to taking center stage in attracting every student in the country. We recognize the value of developing talent, fostering a forward-thinking educational approach, most importantly, embracing technology and staying away from traditional ways of doing things. We aim to be the university that offers real solutions to societal challenges. Our university believes in creating a change in society where dreams can actually become a reality. I am sure everyone dreams. I'm sure everyone has ideas. And the only missing link is how do you translate that idea, that dream, and you bring it out to see light. That's where we come in as a university. So we are also, and this is also very important, that we take pride of, to be associated with the Ruparelia group of companies. Why? They have significantly and intentionally, the group has invested significant funds, young boys out there, given every talk that has been going on. We were inspired to challenge Queen Sheebah, and also took the same challenge to the king herself, Cinderella Sandy. And we asked them individually, we met them individually, we asked them that you, Cindy, you are a great artist. Sheebah, you are an amazing artist. You call yourself the king? Do you call yourself the queen? Whoever crowned both of you, we don't know. You say you are the top artist and you are the best artist. But who told you that? We don't know. Is it possible that you can give the country, the public, an opportunity to make the decision who is the best? If you are up to this challenge, Victoria University is going to stand with you, because by standing with you, we know that we are empowering the young girl and young boy out there and anyone who has talent to see their dream getting closer to reality. Please give Ugandans a challenge. You think you are the best, and you are the best. Showcase your abilities, your talent to Ugandans. Let them decide. Then, whoever will emerge the winner, it is the country to tell you that Sheebah and Cindy contacted individually, met individually, they have accepted the challenge. And come September 15th, it is our job as Victoria University to bring them on one stage to compete in a sane musical battle for Ugandans to decide who is the best, who is the king, who is the queen. And then that is when Ugandans will crown them what they think they are. And that is Victoria University associating with the country. That is Victoria University working with the community. When happiness, excitement, great entertainment is needed, you will count on us that we will be there. When need arises, you will count on Victoria University that we will be there. So, yes, the bickering is going on. I don't know if they will even ever meet and shake hands. I don't know. I don't know what everyone is thinking. If they will even ever call each other and speak, I don't know. But one thing I know, come September 15th, they are going to battle each other responsibly and entertain Ugandans. So as a university, we had our own plans. And I'm going to reveal to you those plans until you, the journalist, had to drag us into this conversation. Victoria University, the Vice Chancellor is doing this and this. Yes, once you call on us, we stand up and we stand out of the crowd and we show up. And we needed to really get down to this and solve this problem. So Ugandans, you should be bracing yourselves for a battle, not of bullets, but of music. And then you'll be the best judges between these two incredible artists. So we had our plans. We were organizing a graduation. We have a graduation that is happening at Kololo on the 14th. All right? We also have an amazing event. We care for every sector in this country. We have the business community, the people who are dreamers, the people who are creators. We have also organized for them an amazing entrepreneur who is coming all the way from South Africa, Mr. Busi Tembekwayo, who is going to be holding or having a master class for all Ugandans interested. That started as a joke. We have, we hope to accommodate only 2,000 people for that master class. And so far, I think of that very number, we only have 47% of the slots remaining. So that is also there on the 14th, and the graduation is there on the 14th. And then on the 15th, this is also going to be an amazing day for Ugandans. That is when the long-awaited contest. I am sure Ugandans are excited to have this, but in the spirit of national development. When Sheebah shows up, she will show up with almost 100 people. And those will also earn a salary or a pay because of her talent. When Cindy shows up, she will show up with 100 people. Now, picture how many people benefit from this kind of concert happening. While they are battling for supremacy, showing who is the best, differentiating girls, little girls from big girls, as they try to say, as they say all this. But look at how many job opportunities they create for people. The people who construct this, the technologists who construct those stages, the people who come and sell things there, the people who manufacture tickets. And this should be an example for all of us to do our best to support art, to support our talented people in society, because they not only feed themselves and their households, but they also, the ripple effect is huge. They support thousands of families out of their talents. So ladies and gentlemen, you will allow me to stop here and remind you that we are the University of Youth, and we are happy to take any questions you may have. Thank you very much.
Right, let's clap for our Vice Chancellor. Thank you so much for the briefing. And
I would like you to shed more light on the issue of the battle. We've had battles before, body wine, chameleon, good life, baby pool. So I would like you to know how you organize this one. We'll sing the first sing alone, and then after a few hours, Sheebah gets on stage, or it will be 5 songs, 5 songs, 5 songs, 5 songs. How are you going to organize this?
Race Pastor?
Exactly.
Very good question, thank you very much. I want to tell you respectfully that I am not a musician. I am not a music promoter. I am a Vice Chancellor who is trying, I'm a Vice Chancellor of Victoria University who is trying to answer to the need of people. I am going to leave this to the artists themselves, everyone to decide how they want to really deliver this. Our job was to talk to each of them. This kind of saying, oh yes, you have your legitimate claims, Cindy, that you booked your space on this date. This person has her own legitimate claim, but which is also going to it's not going to make you look good. Can you allow us to bring you together on one stage and battle this thing out? The methodology, they will decide. And I leave that to the artists themselves, their management. I am not a music promoter. Victoria University is not a music promoter. Thank you.
all right, next question. What we can do, we can take 5 questions at a time, and then VC can respond. So Sequia.
I have 2 questions. First, how much was each given? And who was the hardest for this? Because I can just see one may fear the other for her greatest experience, and the other one is a great performer. And at the end of the day, having seen the battle of Bob Wine and Bebe Cool, over there, one of them who I will not mention came out winner, and the other had to travel. Now, we had a problem with that one. At least for this one, we need to have judges. We want to leave the public to decide. Because up to now, people do not know who won the battle between Bebe Cool and Bob. Why don't you find us judges? At least, however controversial the decision may be, but we have one. Instead of leaving us there, this media house says the other says the other, and we fail to give the winner. But most importantly, how much was each one given, and who was the hardest convinced to join the battle?
Let me answer that before. Thank you very much, Sylvia. I am going to use my God-given talent, which is to speak as loud as I can. So you asked a very, very good question. But let me begin with who was hard or easier to convince? Mr. Sylvia, I can guarantee you and I can convince you that these artists are top artists and they believe in themselves. Everyone is very hard. Everyone is a superstar. So convincing each of them was not easy at all. But perhaps they believed in the credibility and integrity that we bring as Victoria University. and they accepted. Now, you're giving us some ideas of how best we can really handle that, methodically or methodologically. So, like I said earlier, I am here, or we are here, to convey a message to Ugandans that everything they have been hearing as rumors, as what, we have heard their call, we have heard their need, we have approached these people individually, we have taken time speaking to them, and they have accepted the challenge, or accepted the challenge we put to them, and they will be performing in Kololo come September 15th, and on the same stage. Now, how do we determine the winner? These are things we are still working on. And these things may unfold as time continues. We still have closer to 6 weeks. But I'm sure Ugandans want to convert those 6 weeks into 2 weeks or 1 to see this happen. It will come. The methodology will also be it will be available to you all to know how this is going to be conducted. Now, in terms of how much was paid to these artists, the contracts we have with them deter us for confidentiality, and NDAs we have to disclose this kind of payments or contracts that we have, terms that and conditions in there. But like I told you, you need to know that these are big artists. They don't come on the cheap. So they offer value for money. So they are talent, incredible talent at that. So if you know what I mean, you would understand. So that is what I can really respond to your question, Mr. Secretary. Thank you.
Any other question? Mike? Somebody in front. Guys are next to me.
Thank you. My name is Samora from Radio 4. So, away from the marketing of the university, where does this leave the industry of entertainment in terms of a battle? So, do we think we are doing something good, or because these people also have artists that help them to push the different things on their platforms? So, what do we think about the industry?
A very good, thank you very much. Now, that is a very fair question, but I also want to put it back to the media here. I am a supporter of Arsenal, okay? A passionate one at that. But do I really stop liking my colleagues of Man U, much as I don't like that club with passion? No. We sit down with it. Actually, it brings us together when we engage ourselves in such a conversation of who are you buying, why aren't I? We've just bought the clan rice timber. Now people are telling us that timber is going to cook rice and everything. So the conversation is always animated, and we become better off because of having this kind of talk. So I still believe that the industry is even more united, and the people are even the most beneficiaries here. Now, who would have thought that you will ever see Sheebah here and Cindy here battling together on the same stage? Now, if that can happen, there is hope for this country. Now, we just want to inculcate this culture of sportsmanship, gamesmanship, fair play. We are in this all together. I am because you are. We are because you are. So that's what we want to see. And if a university cannot solve those problems or cannot involve in such, and by the way, this is not about marketing. reverse marketing. No. This is our responsibility to be closer to what matters, and what matters are the people, are the community. That's our mandate. Try to translate education into real life, taking it to the real lives, such that they can now feel that, okay, Victoria University listens to me. When I need them, they show up. So it's not about even marketing. If it was marketing, you would see us coming up with the ads, flooding them everywhere. No. This is not even about the money. No. We are in a community, in a country that is aspirational. We are in a community, in a country that has mothers and fathers and children. And these children are born with different abilities and talents. And the entire responsibility of working with parents to nurture these talents and bringing out everyone's ability, it is our responsibility as a university. So, but if a child out there will think that, okay, I have this amazing talent, who is better suited to handhold him to become a better adult? If they choose to come to Victoria University, so be it, because we are there to support these people. So yes, the country and the industry is in a better place. Thank you.
My name is Isaac from the Daily Monitor. My name is Isaac from
Yes,
the Daily
Isaac.
Monitor. Good morning. At a time when we are trying to restore our entertainment industry from the invasion of Nigerians and so and whatever.
Hopefully you would have started by giving us credit that we are sticking with our own Ugandans. And we're not going to change that. If you look at the people we work with here in the industry are what? Fellow Ugandans. To us, these are the change makers. These are the motivators of young people out there. These are pillars to national development. Talent is not something you have to underestimate. Now, is the battle going to be destructive to the industry? I don't know. But this is what I know, is that the entire country is talking, is excited. Tell me anything that has, that has intrigued and inspired everyone in the ghetto, in Kololo, in Muyenga, all lives, all statuses. It has animated everyone. That is when you carry the message to these segments of people that the industry is still alive and kicking and it will go forward. So when Sports Club Villa versus Express or KCCA and the supporters on the other side and this side, and the more they come to Nambole or Nativuo or anywhere in big numbers, then we start saying that the game is actually growing. So now when you see Kololo flooded by people yearning to see their artists, whoever they support, then that's when you can say that thank God the industry is now growing. So this is what we believe. It is not something, like I said, it is a musical battle, not a war of stones or bullets. No, we want them to settle this. Seguya said, who is going to emerge as a winner? Let them settle this thing. Queen, king, they have an opportunity to settle this. And then everyone will go where they belong. Then you said it is going to kill one's career. No, there is a saying that when a lizard decides to put on a trouser, then it must know where to put the tail. Because the tailor has never created where to put the tail. So therefore, by the time they all stepped up and said, yes, I accept the challenge, they know how to manage this. And Trust me, they are not big for nothing. They are big. They have become big because they know how to manage such difficult situations. Thank you.
Prof, I think we need to switch to Uganda version.
Before switching to Uganda version,
Okay, I'll take 2 or 3 more questions.
yes.
And the 3 include the one here, gentleman.
I have a microphone already.
No. Please. After you, okay then. Him, there was another hand, the gentleman in black, and the lady. 4, then we switch to Uganda. All right?
Okay, my name is Dias Wangema. I work with our Vision Group. There is a complication between you guys and Michael, King Michael. You called, according to Michael, you called him over, you discussed and told him to remove his concert, but you never wanted to compensate him, which he said you guys are just hypocrites. I want you to clarify on that, and why would you even go to Cricket Oval to check if Michael booked, yet it's not where you want to organize that concert. You were at Kololo, but you went and checked at where you're not supposed to be to organize. Then 2, you said you guys are not promoters. When they asked you about who's coming first on stage, they singing for 5 to 5 to 5. You guys, are you coming to this as well-wishers of the music industry, or you coming in as a promotional stand for Victoria University? And you guys, how are you benefiting from this battle?
Thank you very much. The last question, the second question, you have answered it very well. We are very good well-wishers of the industry, period. And I call upon every artist, and they know, no one has approached Victoria University needing guidance or help, or even coming to school to better themselves, and we have refused. That's how supportive we are to the industry, to the media, to our communities. So, yes, ours is to do our job, is to live up to our responsibility and mandate, community engagement, community development, and our artists are part of the community. So we are very, very good and ardent well-wishers of our artists of all walks of life, musicians, comedians, those who paint, those who draw cartoons, cartoonists, all of them, we embrace them. Now you talked about my brother Michael, King Michael. By the way, he's a very good man, for your information, and I really, really like him, and he knows that. But you have also answered yourself. Why would we even be concerned by someone who has his show in, what's that place? Cricket Oval, and we have Kololo? Why should we even be concerned? Why would we even want to pay someone? For what? Why are you inconveniencing people who are already organized, like settled, organized somewhere, and you have your own place? Are you going to go on looking at your neighbors because they have their own land and their land titles, building their homes, and you tell them, I'm paying off to leave your house when you are in your house? No, we are not that destructive. We are supportive to every musician, every artist in this country. I am sure if you brought my brother King Michael in front of us here, he cannot say those things. He can't. Because I don't know his interests. God knows. I support him the best way I can. And if he ever needs any support from Victoria University, we are here to support every artist of all kind, of all walks of life. So if he has an event, a cricket oval, not a problem. It is his money. If he booked it, that is his money and his place. It is none of our business. Our business is the challenge we have given according to Cindy and Sheebah, and have accepted the challenge. But we will stick to that, and we will deliver it to Ugandans. As people, who are advocates, who care about the music or arts industry. Thank you.